Hello everybody and welcome back to Rowan Town. My name is Chris and I'd like to thank anybody who's become a new subscriber for subscribing to my channel. I think I've only got like 197 people now to get to subscribe and I'll have that 1,000. I'm not sure what that will really provide, but we can hope I get another 197 subscribers and we'll be all good. And if you haven't subscribed, then please do hit the relevant button to do that. And if you enjoyed the video, then do hit the like button as well. Enough of the self-promotion. So this video is a little bit on the short side, I'm hoping, and it's a little bit of an update really. The main thing I'm working on at the moment is I've got a set of points. I've weathered these and I've made them look like concrete ones, and I can't remember if I've posted a video on that or about to post a video on that, but anyway, it may be somewhere in my video list somewhere, and if it is I will link it up here, I think it is. Anyway, so my points, and I've been working on those, and I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a refresh for those who haven't or don't know what I use. I tend to use something called MERG electronics for my DCC control and my accessory controls. This is a group of enthusiasts who are exceptional at what they do. I mean, they generate boards, and I'm not into electronics. I can solder, and that's pretty much all you need to do. As long as you've got the soldering iron and a meter, you can pretty much make some of these bits and pieces. So in that case, I'm just going to show you what I'm using on my points whilst it's all out and about. The first thing I'm using is a CanMIO, which is this little device just here. It comes kind of in a kit form and you build it, and this allows me to either run 8 servos, or I can run outputs on those like LEDs, and I can also have inputs. So the point of a CanMIO is it's a multi-in and out module. This has also got an expansion for another 8 relays. So this board here is literally just purchased from eBay. It's a 12 volt relay board. You connect it in, you put a 12 volt supply to it, and it can switch whatever you want it to switch. So in conjunction with the servos that I'm going to be using and these relays, I can effectively move my 4 points and I can switch the frogs. So this particular board is going to be used for 4 relays. I've got, I'm going to have 4 of these as inputs, and I'm going to use these outputs. The idea behind this is potentially the first 4 will be the frogs, and the latter 4 could be, if I wanted to, power signals. I don't think there will be any signals where it is, because these points are at an upper level, and realistically they're only going to be used to be able to move locos and freight from one side to the other, so it can go up and down my incline, so I could eventually get them into the storage yard. So it's used for a bit of shuffling as opposed to anything prototypical, and as you well know, this layout is definitely not prototypical. So that's what I'm doing with these. I'll just show you. I'm buying these kind of clone SG90 servos is what I actually use to move everything around, and I'm using one of these 3D printed servo mounts that fit underneath. The nice thing about these are pretty slim, to be fair. They are low profile, so they should fit quite happily under the board where I want them to be and not cause any issues with the locomotives and rolling stock running underneath them. And that's it. So I'll hopefully show you the finished article in a bit, and I did say I wanted to keep it short. So progress has been made. As you can see, the points are moving, albeit one was a bit rapid, not quite sure why that is. The back of the board looks like this. I've got my servos in, I just need to effectively take them and wire them in so they're kind of nicely neat and they're not straggly, because obviously don't want anything catching on trains running underneath. So it's ready now to put back in place. Welcome back. So now it's a rainy Saturday after the heat wave on Friday, and I did manage to do what I wanted to complete. I've done the track is laid, servos are in place and tested, they all work. The track is not powered, and as you can see, it's not actually got any track going to and from it because I'm waiting for the new PECO SL103 Flexi Track, which is the concrete styled sleepers, which I think have got sort of like an embossment on them to make them look more realistic. I don't know, but that's what I'm waiting for. Until then, I can't really complete the rest of the upper level. So I've wired it up. Let me just show you the electronics that I've got down below. So as you can see, this is my CanMIO board. I've got it on a hinge. The idea behind that is I can hinge that up once I've got the appropriate hook and bits and pieces to do that. But whilst I'm doing the configuration, it's probably worthwhile just leaving it as it is. As you can probably see from the actual CanMIO, these are the relay connections just here. The black and yellow kind of wire is going off to some block detection, and the multicolored ribbon, as you know, goes to the relays. The only one that is missing at the moment is what I class as point 4. The cables are not quite long enough. I need to lengthen them up, but all in all, it is all there and ready to go. There is plenty of cables dangling down. I've still got to put my new district cutout in place for running the power across the top level, but generally speaking, I'm happy with that, and it is working as expected. Underneath the board, you can see the servos and their mounts now in place, and I've just got some bits and bobs printed up and using some of those tie wrap holders and wire holders that I've got in place just to, as you can see, sort of pull all the wires over to one side. I'm certainly not by any chance Charlie at Chadwick for his wiring, but I think that should be quite happy to keep everything out of the way whilst we've got rolling stock running underneath it, even if they've got their pantographs up, I'm hoping, because I have got an Acura scale model coming which has motorised pantographs. Well, thanks again for watching the video, and if you've got to the end, thank you very much indeed. And if you have and you're not a subscriber, then do hit the subscribe button. I believe the subscribe button is always available down here, and it's also in the main part of YouTube as well, so please do hit that. And if you enjoyed the video, then please do hit the like button as well. Hope to see you again at another video. Don't forget to comment and let me know anything. Just FYI, this is just fun. It's not prototypical, so I'm not really into rivet counting. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.